Lama Rinsen, which is also known as Anne, was in Tibet in 2002, and she asked him for a practice that would have an almost immediate effect on everyone who practices it. And he actually gave us was what we call the Hung practice, which is what we're going to be doing during our meditation. Now, the purpose of the practice is really to aspire to be of benefits to ourselves and to others. It's also to let us go of whatever is holding us back at this time, and this will lead us towards wisdom. And it's also to develop our attention, our ease, and to rest and feel that we are resting in openness. So how do we go about this? First, we have what we call the 3 pairs. You find a posture, whether you're more comfortable in a chair, in a cushion, whatever posture is easy for you to do. And we focus on what we call the 3 pillars. First, feel the contact with your cushion or chair. Feel that contact. And feel that it goes to the very center of the earth. Feel that you are supported, that you are safe, that you can rest within that contact. Now feel that your skeletal structure is also supporting you. It's giving the support you need to now relax all the muscles of your body. Just feel that you are supported by your spine. Feel that you are supported by your shoulders. And rest. Be at ease. Rest all the muscles. Rest all the jawline. Open your mouth slightly just to relax all these muscles here. Now we want to focus on what we call the central channel, which is a kind of channel where energy flows in our body. It flows from just below the navel, 3 inches below the navel, 3 fingers below the navel, 3 fingers within. We have what's called the dough, and from there, energy will flow up to the top of your head. So just feel that alignment right now. The cushion, your seat, the contact you have, your skeletal structure, and the central channel. Be there for just a minute. Now we are going to focus on our breath, because we have to focus on something just to alleviate all these thoughts that come into our mind. We focus on our breath, just seeing how it goes in and out. You can even visualize maybe the breath going down to that central channel, to the dough, and just feel also how it goes in and out through your nostrils. Focus on that. This will help us develop our attention. You're going to notice that once in a while your mind will wander. Just bring it back to the breath. Every time you notice that your mind has wandered from the breath, gently bring it back. No need to worry about it. Just gently bring it back. Now we are going to do the home practice. You're going to chant the sacred syllable, home. This syllable is considered awakened mind, awakened heart. It is considered the flowing of wisdom, opening of wisdom and bodhicitta, we call bodhicitta. So as we chant this letter, each one of us will chant at their own pace for a few minutes. We'll keep chanting it out loud. Feel the vibrations of this chant as it goes through your body, as it goes through your mind. And just be with it. Be with that vibration. Be with that sound. We will chant it until I ring the bell. So let us start now. Now let us go back and serve the breath. Serve the breath. Let us chant home one more time. Let us go back to the breath. Observe the breath. So the practice we just did is a practice that we can all do on our own. If you're new to meditation, it's good to start with short intervals. You can do 2 minutes intervals, 3 minutes intervals. You can do a session of 2 minutes of observing the breath, or 2 minutes of the hung practice, and then just take a break and then go back to 2 minutes. Or you can, if you feel that you can meditate a bit longer, you meditate and make your sessions longer. I'd like to mention again, we're passing around a book of names. If you are at a distance, you can enter the names of the people that you would like to dedicate this practice to in the chat on Zoom or YouTube, and we will get those names. At the beginning, I forgot to do the opening aspiration. So let's do it quickly now. Because this is really a way to orientate ourselves towards the fact that we do everything for the benefit of others. May all beings always have happiness and its causes. May all beings always be free of pain and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. May no beings ever cling to those near nor spurn those far. For as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be there, resolving all beings' pain. So today we're starting a new short chat or talk. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to read from this book by Pema Chodron called Comfortable with Uncertainty. And when we talk about uncertainty, we're talking about that inevitably we're going to have changes in our lives that are going to make us feel maybe fearful, maybe sad, maybe upset, irritable. All of these uncertainties that appear in our life, we have to deal with. And we, if we're on a spiritual path, we have to become comfortable with just accepting that we live in an uncertain samsara or worldly life. So every one of these readings that we do are kind of like short pith instructions on how to deal with uncertainty. The first reading that I'm going to do is called The Love That Will Not Die. The Love That Will Not Die. Spiritual awakening is frequently described as a journey to the top of a mountain. We leave our attachments and our worldliness behind and slowly make our way up to the top. At the peak, we have transcended all pain. The only problem with this metaphor is that we leave all the others behind. Their suffering continues, unrelieved by our personal escape. On the journey of the warrior bodhisattva, the path goes down, not up. It is as if the mountain was pointed towards the earth instead of the sky. Instead of transcending the suffering of all creatures, we move towards the turbulence and doubt however we can. We explore the reality and the unpredictability of insecurity and pain, and we try not to push it away. If it takes years, if it takes lifetimes, we let it be as it is. At our own pace, without speed or aggression, we move down and down and down. With us move millions of others, our companions in awakening from fear. At the bottom, we discover water, the healing water of bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is our heart, our wounded, softened heart. Right down there in the thick of things, we discover the love that will not die. This love is bodhicitta. It is gentle and warm. It is clear and sharp. It is open and spacious. The awakened heart of bodhicitta is the basic goodness of all beings. So does anyone have any comments or questions about what we just read? Anyone at a distance? Anyone here? We'll give you a microphone so you can speak.
If people are shy, I'll say something and see if it stimulates anything. Pema Chodron is wonderful. If we look at the tradition, there is certainly the metaphor of kind of climbing and ascent. And there is also, within all the material, certainly teachings that she's alluding to in terms of really becoming sensitive to our own failings, our own vulnerabilities, our own difficulties. And it is in, I think, as she says, acknowledging the trips, the falls, the mistakes, that we break our illusions of an ideal self, get in touch with our humanity, and as we're in touch with our own humanity, I think we can very naturally feel empathy, compassion, love for everyone else who's struggling in their own ways to just muck through. We, in addition to mucking through, do have spiritual aspirations, but as long as we climb, we also face difficulties, and those difficulties are humbling and perforating, and really offer an opportunity for tenderizing our modern hearts, which I think just to get through get kind of hardened. So I haven't actually read this book, but I'm looking forward to hearing what she has to say, because I find it quite stimulating. And having offered that, I don't know if anybody has any observations. We will pass the mic if you care to say something.
Okay. I'd just like to mention that this is Lama Namgyel, which is one of the founders of Down Mountain. And we're happy to have him here, along with Lama Riksen, that had founded Down Mountain some time ago. I'd like to make some announcements, unless someone wants to have any comments. Okay. I'd like to talk about our upcoming events. Starting on July 18th, there will be a 3-week Teaching Tuesday series titled Fresh Eyes on Green Tara. This is free for Down Mountain members who join at a $40 a month option. Video recordings are available for all registrants with no time limit. So you can register for this through our website if you're interested. On July 15th and 22nd from 9 to 12 p.m., there is a class on bridging neurobiological and Buddhist views on craving, addiction, and recovery. This is sponsored by a collaboration between Down Mountain, the Institute of Spirituality and Health, and the Council on Recovery. So it's a very interesting series, and those that are interested in how the brain works and how it affects people that have cravings, addictions, and are going through recovery. I think it would be 2 Saturdays that this is on. You can join. Oh, and it says here includes 6 CEU credits. I'm not sure what that means. Would you like to explain?
Yeah, typically if you are a health professional, you need continuing education units per year, and they're offering 6 of those, which any health professional could apply to their licensing requirement.
Okay. Then we have a start when you are ready, self-paced, asynchronous course on the basics of Buddhism. This is part 1 of a 4-part course that leads the interested students to starting the foundational practice, which we call Nundro. So this is a course that we actually gave at the beginning of the year, but since it's self-paced, you can just see all the recordings and videos that we have, and you go on at your own pace. If you're new to Buddhism, it's a wonderful way to get to know the foundations of what Buddhism is, and if you're interested in becoming a Buddhist and following a spiritual path with us, then it will just go on and you can do the Nundro, the foundational practices. Also, I'd like to mention that we give, there are giving opportunities. Everything that we do, we rely on others to help us out in providing all these programs that we have. So if you feel inclined, you can leave a donation in the basket that's in the front there, close to the door. And another way you can help us is by becoming a member of Don Mountain. We have membership at $20 a month or at $40 a month. If you apply for $40 a month, then you will have free access to Teaching Tuesdays, which is a wonderful way to learn about Buddhism also. And you're also welcome to help us as a volunteer in what we do here. There's different ways you can help us, and if you're interested in knowing opportunities for volunteer, just let me know and I'll tell you what we have. And before we go any further, let's just stretch, take a stretch. Stand up, stretch.
Are those events here or online?
Oh, the events that I mentioned are online for now until we move into another space, because this is just temporary for Sundays, Sunday meditation. So yes, it would be online events. Yeah. Okay, so stretch. And so now we're going to do our closing meditation. And I forgot to mention, but also when we do our meditation, in our lineage, we like to do it with our eyes slightly open. And this is one of the reasons to do it this way is to develop our attention. So since we go through life with our eyes open, we want to be, if we want to develop mindfulness, what we call mindfulness, attention, just being in the present moment, it's a good idea to just have your eyes slightly open. It could be a very soft glaze going down the bridge of the nose and thing. Look 3 feet ahead of you. So let us start again. Let us go back to our 3 pillars. Feel the contact on your cushion, on your chair. Feel that it goes down deep into the earth, giving you all the support you need, letting you relax letting you feel safe. Feel the support of your skeletal structure, just letting you relax all your muscles as you rely on the spine and the shoulders and all those bones within your body to just relax. Then be aware of the central channel that starts from the dough that is slightly below the navel in your belly and goes all the way up to the top of the head. We want that energy to flow freely to the top of the head. And it's a good idea to keep your chin just slightly down, just a little, just to help that flow of energy go through. So let us return to observing our breath for a few minutes. Now, let us chant home until I ring the bell. Now back to the breath. Observe the breath. Okay. So now we will read the book. Okay, we will read the names that is in the book of names. So we are going to dedicate all the good things that we accumulated within ourselves in this practice. We dedicate to Kim Moon Bin and family, Cha Neu Wu, Grandma May, John Wynn, refugees, victims, and lives lost in the Ukraine war, Scott Perkin, Sylvia, Rolando, Nathaniel, Emma, Ed, Lee, baby Rodrigo Rocha, Castro, the McGregor, Otto McGregor in Bardo, John Hyde, Bill Schneider in Bardo, Jerry, and I'm not sure what it says there. Jerry and
Edgerton.
oh, Edgington. Okay. Sharon Jackson and Nader Gillespie. Oh, natural graphics. Natural graphics. Okay. So let's do our dedication. And our dedication is on the list. It's the second to the last short prayer that's on the list. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. And the blessings. Let me light this candle. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. We're going to do another short practice using another Tibetan syllable, which is the syllable ah. And this syllable is very expansive. It's they say it's reality itself, openness, expansiveness. We're going to do 3 visualizations as we chant Ah, and those that are in a distance, if you would like to unmute and chant along with us, you may. And each time we chant Ah, we're going to visualize something. So let's just start first by observing our breath for just a second, minute or two. The first time we chant Ah, we're going to visualize an orb of white light in our chest. This orb contains our bodhicitta, all the good qualities, all the compassion, all that we've accumulated and what we've done today. As we chant Ah, we're going to visualize this white light spreading throughout your whole body. All the cells in your body will be filled with white light. Now, we're going to chant Ah one more time. This time, we will visualize that we're sharing our white light with everyone that is here and everyone that is at the distance on Zoom and in YouTube. All of us will share our white light with each other. We will send white light. We will receive white light from one another. Now, we will chant Ah one more time. This time, we're going to send this white light that we've accumulated within us and within our group. We'll send it throughout the world, throughout the country, the city, the state, throughout everywhere, throughout the universe, throughout all the planets. We will send this white light to all living beings everywhere. I want to thank all of you for coming today. And I don't think we have refreshments today in the lobby, but either way, please, you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to help us clean up the room and stay and talk with us and just socialize. So, thank you. And thank you, all that are in the distance. Okay.
Nice job, you guys. It was really good.
Okay. So, and Marcia?
Hi, Marcia.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to see you, Marcia.
Yes.
Mhm. I see, Marcia, I see you signed up for our welcome event.
Okay.
Yes.
Great,
Super excited.
great. See you next week, maybe.
Okay.